Hello, I'm Danielle, founder and CEO of Athletesia, and I thought it was time to introduce myself, share why I created Athletesia, and a bit about my background that has ultimately led me to this point, even though I never thought I would end up doing this. So I didn't create Athletesia just to sell products. I created it because I was so freaking tired with the copy and paste approach that I was seeing. And alongside that, the global activewear market is thriving, but it's also another space where women are sold products to compress, shape, and sculpt their bodies instead of ones that meet women exactly where they are. As a yoga teacher, pilates instructor, and breath coach, I see firsthand how the market and industry is devoid of brands that speak to women with everyday lives, different body shapes and goals that don't involve working out until you drop. The brand I'm building rebels against the status quo. One that says you don't need to fit into a mold to belong. You don't need to earn your worth through punishing workouts, constant pushing, or chasing so-called aesthetics. You're allowed to move just because it feels good, because it supports your overall mental health and well-being. You're also allowed to rest and express yourself in a way that is authentic to you. Athletesia is like my love letter to women, ready to take back that power. A brand my nieces can look to and know that it's beautiful to be and feel confident in their own skin. It's for the woman who moves for her, not for the gram, where there are no molds and no rules. And it's kind of funny because I always remember thinking, why do I keep on falling back into fashion retail? And Steve Jobs famously said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking back. The day I realized Athletesia was going to happen, everything made perfect sense. My career started at Topshop as a part-time sales advisor in the flagship Oxford Street store in London. I was there for 6 years. And I worked my way up to a level 2 sales manager, managing a team of 100 plus employees. I remember the days of going to head office, meeting with the buy-in teams, and being able to get a first look of new products and collections, and being able to have a say on how many units we should have, reading weekly business reports, going through sales, bestsellers, understanding week's cover, and so much more. Running up and down the escalators on the busiest days with a ton of jeans, trousers, and other pieces over my shoulders to fill up empty arms where things were literally flying out the door. I then moved on to URBN, which houses Urban Outfitters, Anthropologie, Free People. And at the time, URBN only had 4 stores, Urban Outfitters, in the UK, with a plan for enormous growth. And it was a perfect opportunity for me to step outside of my comfort zone. And during my 8-year career with the company, I went from being a shop floor assistant manager to a senior HR manager. I created and managed the HR function from scratch for up to 1,400 employees across 6 different countries, including Germany and Belgium. At one point, I was looking after all stores and the head office in London across both Urban Outfitters and Anthropologie. I come to you as someone who gets this business and is learning about the market and becoming a better businesswoman every single day. It's time to change the narrative and shake up an industry that unfortunately still contributes to the many of the issues that women face today. Welcome to Athletesia, where every move is a statement of freedom.